haven't shown a nexus, any connection between what the prosecutor did on one occasion, something that clearly was unscripted, clearly was unanticipated. And so they want to say, well, that's something that affected the jurors. And that's how this case actually, or this issue actually was raised, that it affected the jurors. When we discussed this with the jurors, of course, we know that they weren't. And so defense counsel still continues to grandstand about this particular issue and attempts to piggyback other things to it. We knew, even before Ms. Wong was called, that the jurors were not affected. We knew that going in. And so rather than take the avowal of counsel that she saw nothing, we then go, and even if she had seen something, the jurors had already indicated that they hadn't seen anything. So instead, what do? We waste the court's time, we waste the prosecutor's time. Basically, we just come in and waste time, and that is an ethical issue. If it's an ethical issue, it's an ethical issue for the defendant because they know that the position they are taking is spurious. And if we remember how this started, they were indicating that jurors actually saw Mr. Martinez. That's how this started. So when we start talking about all these other issues, they cannot then be included here. And so noting that there's this, if you will, ethical, unprofessional type issue on that side, because basically what they're doing is wasting everybody's time, then that's problematic. I say it's a waste of everybody's time, except maybe for defense counsel. Perhaps they could add a couple more pennies to their kettle that they have.
Anything else, Mr. Nurmi, with regard to this motion?
Improper argument as it relates to counsel. I'm sorry that our interest in fulfilling our duties as counsel and protecting Ms. Arias' rights interfere with his desire for stardom. But based on everything we've seen in the case law, and again, we will supplement later on, but I believe mistrial is the appropriate remedy at this time.
All right, the court has considered Exhibits 1 and 2. I've considered the testimony of Ms. Casares and Ms. Wong. I've considered the information provided in the sealed proceeding.